Hello, welcome to my 3x3 reflection. I'm going to go over three main points from my SED placement for this semester. So three main points of what I've learned or observed so far. So my three main points for this particular reflection is going to be focused on positive behavior supports, IEPs, and differentiating instruction that I saw within my placement that my co-op did. So the first thing that is very big in my cooperating teacher's classroom, which is a learning support classroom, is positive behavior supports. So with her positive behavior supports, she gives out a specific reward to students at the end of every class period. These rewards vary from candy to a snack to a sticker to a ticket. The tickets are almost like a caught you being good reward that can be used towards a bigger reward. These tickets are used as a school-wide PBIS plan. So how I would use this in my classroom would be I may choose to do more individualized positive behavior supports like tickets or punch cards where the students have to slowly earn their reward, or I might do a whole class reward like a puffball jar where filling up the jar is a bigger reward for the class. So the next thing that is really important in my special education placement is that there are a lot of IEPs within the classroom. So many of the students within this classroom have learning disabilities. And because of that, they have IEPs that my cooperating teacher has to follow. She has her students throughout the day work on their long-term and short-term goals that are required in their IEPs. When I have a classroom of my own, either special education or general education, I know that I will encounter IEPs within my classroom. I may even have to write IEPs as a special education teacher. But regardless, I want to make sure that I help my students meet their short-term and long-term goals, regardless if they're in a general education classroom or a special education classroom. So my last main point is going to be on differentiating instruction strategies. My cooperating teacher, which is Mrs. Stevenson, differentiates by presenting information in multiple ways. So she tries to provide visual, tactile, and auditory instruction. She has also used the Think, Pair, Share strategy within her classroom to have her students talk about the content to one another. So how I plan to use this in my classroom is some strategies that I want to implement would be to share personal strengths and weaknesses with my students. Another one would be to group my students with similar learning styles together, as this will prove most successful for them. And with that, this is the end of my 3x3 reflection.